Welcome, Jay Coop here. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. Got a bunch of fruit trees going. I just want to share with you guys what I'm working on. Having a great time learning and nurturing these trees, watching them grow. So I always read the comments and respond. If you guys have any advice, drop it in there. If you have any questions, I'll get back to you and we can learn and grow together. So what do we got here? This is a mango. All right, from seed. It's been in the ground for like 2 years. And I'm gonna try to graft. Got some cuttings on the way, so I think they'll fit nicely onto some of these branches and we can have a multi-variety mango tree. I heard that they don't really like to be buried on the trunk with dirt, so I kind of pulled that away, and you can see it's a little brown, like maybe it wasn't so happy being submerged in the dirt like that, so hopefully that helps. But it's been growing nicely. Some new looks like they're gonna push. Great. So this is a crepe myrtle. It's been here since we moved in 4 years ago, and it's had its fall vibes going. See the red leaves, a lot of them have fallen, and yeah, it's the end of January, so we're gonna move right from fall into spring, which is awesome. And then there should be some white flowers all over this tree soon. It's really nice. Got this banana my neighbor gave me. It's a little guy. He said it'll only be 4 or 5 feet. We're here in zone 10A, so we're able to grow some stuff that our inland neighbors can't as well. This is yucca. This grows so easily. A friend of mine gave me a branch and said stick it in the ground, so I did. A year later it was 10 feet tall. Pretty simple, and it's a nice bunker crop, right? So it's all just growing underground, and if I really need food, it's gonna be there. Papaya, these are growing super well. I sprouted some seeds from a store-bought papaya maybe 2 and a half, 2 years ago, and they are all just loving life. So they're dwarf papayas, I think. A friend of mine said that his papayas grow so tall before they fruit that he can't even reach them. So these are right about waist height at the lowest, and they're just great. Love eating these green or ripe. This nice aloe plant, this is good for propagating cuttings because it is like a rooting hormone that you can put on the end of the cuttings. This fennel has done so well all over the yard through the winter. It's even starting to fade a little bit now that the weather has broken. Purple sweet potato that I hope to see some growth on. I'll pull those little shoots out and stick those in the ground once they start to grow. I thought this was grass and pulled it, and there was an onion bulb at the end, so I'm leaving those in. They're all over the place. They just came with the mulch, I think. This lemon tree my sister gave us like 3 years ago, and it's not doing great. I did the same thing here. It looks like it probably was sitting in too much moisture, but I have high hopes for this season. Ornamental banana pup. Ooh, a longan. Welcome. Another yucca. That banana. Oh yeah, this pineapple's looking nice. Nothing yet, but I got one to go to fruit a couple years ago. So these are going, these are working on it, hopefully soon. This is actually a plantain that I bought as a pup, but like 2 years ago. So yeah, I have high hopes for this season that one's gonna do better. I have to feed it more kind of composty water from underneath my compost bin. I collect the water that drips off, and he's really gonna like that this season. Gonna feed it a little more. So this is a huge avocado tree. It was massive, 25 feet tall. This is the first tree I planted here almost 4 years ago from seed, and I cut the tree when it fell. I was actually gonna pull this root up, and then I realized this little sprout. So he started growing again. Milton blew this tree over, and it's gonna be a grafting project, my first graft on the first tree from another avocado that is sprouting. But this guy's going nuts. He's coming back quickly. Cacao. She was inside with us for the last few weeks while it was a little colder, and like I said, zone 10A, so our coldest temperature hit maybe like 39 this winter, so we're doing pretty good. Cacao's really happy as long as she comes inside, because under 55 is too cold. These are the nonas, which really got burned by the cold out here. Star apple, sour sop, looking real sour right now, and sugar apple, these two. A little papaya there. All the trees are dancing in the wind this afternoon. This is a lime my sister gave us around the same time, and it's doing better than the lemon, but I don't know. I heard citrus does not do well. We've got this kind of situation going on these leaves. Maybe if you guys know or have some advice on that, let me know. I call this an orange lemon. It's definitely a lemon, but it is orange in color. Costa Rica has these. They're really good. This is our huge persimmon tree that we grew from a cutting, and Milton blew it around pretty good. It was 40% taller than this. I'd say 35 feet or so. And I chopped it. Obviously it's lost its leaves for the winter. Another pineapple, a couple papaya. The huge moringa, which really got blown by the hurricane. And so I chopped the top of that. And I want to propagate this one because it's a good nitrogen fixer, so it's good to have around other plants. So hopefully we can get some more of those springing up. And these are the OG papayas, the first two I put in the ground. They're like 12 feet tall now. Still going strong. And I think I'm gonna cut it for now. There's a little more to go. We'll do part 2. But I just want to shout out Andre the Farmer, Fruitful Tree, and Living with Mangoes. You guys really inspired me. I've learned so much from your videos too. I've been watching a lot of those, so check them out if you want to learn some more. And thanks for hanging out in my happy place with me. We'll be back soon. Check it out, subscribe, and I'll see you. I love you all. Give me a hug. Come here.